TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Tribe of Men. Bo did the other side of the video I did yesterday, and it's men's confession and how tamed it is compared to the women's confession. There are some bad ones. I'm not saying there isn't, but the overall arching story is women are ruthless. Please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. Let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
Oh my god, this is even worse. Look at this man being a man. Wow, the whore. These do not compare to the women's list. What?
We'll see what it goes.
To the men's side. Yep. Here we go. Headline years. I'm never telling her.
These are also BuzzFeed men, so just saying.
I lied about the strip club. 20 husbands anonymously confess the secrets they're keeping from their spouses. Let's see the difference in evil from men and women in regards to relationships. Let's see. Number 1. I've been in love with 2 other women for the past 3 years and living a double life.
Oh,
my man has multiple families.
Bad. Multiple families right here.
It's already started bad. I'm tired of it and can't decide what I should do. Either way, I admit I'm not a good man for my actions. Oh my God, look, accountability.
At least he took accountability. He knows he's an asshole.
I know I'm a piece of shit. Can't stop. Though I've been married for 23 years, the second love just happened, and I don't know what to do. My wife knows of this person. I cut off the affair for a while, but she and I just stay away from each other. I'm lost. Oh, no, sorry. Shit. But she and I just can't stay away from each other. At least he calls himself a piece of shit, basically, for it.
And actually feels decently guilt. Bad. Decently
That's
bad.
one stark contrast from the other ones. 2, I have 4 grown kids from a previous relationship. We have been together for 4 years, and she has no idea. What?
Ooh. Oh, wait.
How do you have 4 grown kids?
This guy must be older.
To be an older man, like way older.
I don't even, like that 50s, one's not that bad.
Something like
they're
that. Had
grown kids already.
They've been together for 4 years, and she has no idea. Yeah, this guy's kids are all grown up and out of the house, so he doesn't mention them. I hope having 4 babies would be wild. Bruh. Okay. What's happening here? Oh my. A friend of mine's wife contacted me privately to meet for coffee. A friend of my wife's contacted me privately to meet for coffee. You what, dude? Don't you
Bruh. Dude, that's like,
be like, is this
getting set up.
What is happening here? Bruh. Morons. Silly me. I thought her friend wanted to arrange a surprise party or something. Sure, bro. Sure you did, Mr. Anonymous. Ugh, she just wants to meet for a coffee, bro. I'm planning something for my wife. Dodging accountability, eh? Instead, she informed me that, oh no, my wife, oh my God.
That's totally went the other way.
This is worse. This is even worse. Okay. I thought the friend wanted to arrange a surprise party or something. Instead, she informed me that my wife was having an affair and with whom. Ooh. I didn't blow things up because my stepson. Oh, man, we got a hero here. What the heck? God. Single mothers.
Perfect.
Because my stepson was about 6 months from graduating high school, and I didn't want to ruin the memories of his senior year. Oh, dude, the pain. What the?
I mean, we talk bad about some, the hero complex and stuff, but I give it to this man. Took care of this kid, raised this kid, knew what was best for this kid, and stuck with it, even though it's not his child. I do believe it's hero work. It is what it is.
Emotional damage. My stepson, he's a real man. I hung it out just so he could graduate. I put someone else before myself. Hence the secret. I knew she was having an affair and that I would divorce her right after graduation. I enjoyed 6 months of being quiet and passive aggressive. Oh my God, good job, bro. You were passive aggressive while preparing myself for the big day. Although the actual moment I told her I knew about the affair was anticlimactic. I enjoyed being prepared while she scrambled and the dude dumped her a few months after we split.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Story. Many of my wife's friends throughout the years have crossed the line or hinted at a willingness in the moments that she's not around. Unfortunately, I've had moments of weakness. And I've taken 2 of them up on it. The sisterhood, baby. Both times ended up carrying on over long periods of time, and I had to end them both.
During my marriage, I had a couple offers. I was not weak to take up those offers, but I was offered. So I think when women see that you have a good relationship or they think you have a good relationship, they are so jealous of it. They're not jealous of like the woman, they're jealous of you as in the man. Like they're so jealous that they can't have someone like you.
Due to the women getting too bold. I know I've not been happy, but this eats at me sometimes. So yeah, the women that are the side pieces in these relationships always inevitably try to break them up to become the new main.
That's what I was worried about. So that's why I didn't.
5,
deal
we'd
with
been
that
married
shit.
less than a year, and she asked, "Did you go to a strip club for your bachelor party?" I looked at her surprised and said, "No, absolutely not. We went to a couple different bars with the boys, got really drunk. Then they took me home, and I passed out. Truth is, they totally took me to a strip club and paid for me to get a private dance. I behaved myself, especially because I'm sure the place was covered in cameras, but there's no way I'm ever
This is not even a secret that even matters, man. Like,
telling her I lied." Oh my God.
Compared to
dude.
the women's.
We got a guy who regrets going to the strip club. Wow.
It's like, you realize how weak and feminized men are from these stories. You're hearing these stories and how feminized they're like being treated or doing, where the women are so aggressive and so non-repentive, like remorseful for their actions.
So far, these aren't comparing at all.
No, they're not.
I deeply regret getting married. I only proposed because I knew that's what she wanted. Oof, got bullied into marriage. And at the time, I was scared to lose her. Had no other options. The dude was as dry as the Sahara. Now I often think about what my life would be like if I stayed single. We wonder the same, bro. You should have had a pair of balls. You didn't. Welcome. You are exactly where you deserve to be. 7, that I desperately want to experience sex with a man. What? I tug it to adult entertainment of 2 men more than I do to straight. This guy's clearly in the closet.
Oh, okay. This one's a decent lie, I guess.
All right, leave that poor girl.
Yeah.
Stop wasting her time. 8, my wife's parents are your typical helicopter parents and have always been protective of her. W parents. At the start of our marriage, they offered me thousands of dollars to divorce her. What? So that she could move back in with them. That's crazy. I said no and have made dozens of excuses not to see them since. It's been 6 years. Maybe they don't think you're man enough. 9, we have threesomes every so often with a sexy coworker friend of mine, but my wife doesn't know I give the coworker gifts and take her out sometimes. So basically,
wasting resources
we're her
on
secret
her.
sugar couple. Bruh. The whole point of him or his wife being okay with the coworker is that she's just a play toy for both of them. But the moment he gives the gifts, which was a pretext to this happening, right? Pretense, I should mean. No gifts, no hanging out outside of sex. He breaks the literal 2 rules she probably gave him. Moron.
Pretty
Moron.
much.
Threatening her position by falling in love. See, the problem here, she's only bothered by the emotional cheating, not the physical, because it's not. She's partaking in it. 10, I take care of all the bills, and we both get an equal allowance. She believes we're still making house and vehicle payments. However, we don't actually have any outstanding debts.
Nice.
I feel that it keeps our budget in check by believing we have 3 months obligation. Oh, while we have these monthly obligations, she would go on a spending frenzy if she knew what was in our savings
This man
account.
is saving
Look at
the
this man
family
being
right
a
here.
man, leading his family to financial freedom instead of buying trinkets. Wow, the whore. 11, I've been married for many years. I have never told my spouse that I still have random lunch dates with my ex, who I was in a relationship with for about 4 years before then. I always try to not text my ex, but I just can't live without knowing how they're doing and how the life is. You're not over her, bro. My ex is married as well. Super not over her.
I mean, we talk about, alpha widowed. This guy's like alpha hoed.
Heal yourself. 12, I have cheated on my wife several times, but only after I found out she had cheated on me. Okay, it's one of those you did it, so I'm gonna do it. Okay. I have never confronted her about her cheating. I just use it as a guilt-free chance to cheat on her.
Playing
I
the
haven't been
game.
able to stop since.
Playing the game.
Cool.
mean-
You do you.
Yeah.
Why stay married? Okay. These are ridiculous, man. Okay. 13, that I'm bi. Many straight women don't want bi men because there are a lot of stereotypes that bisexuals are more likely to cheat in relationships or look for threesomes. I am monogamous and love only my wife. I know from past relationships that if I make my sexuality an issue, it'll blow up into a big deal.
Oh.
Yeah, she wants a real man.
Yeah.
Can't have that convo though. What do we got here? 14, that I cheated on my then wife during our marriage. But when she confessed to me that she cheated, I let her take the blame for the end of our marriage. I wanted to tell her because she was ridden with guilt, but I never did. I'm now married to the woman I had an affair with. Bruh. And we have 2 kids.
Okay.
I still think about my ex all the time.
What the hell?
Why?
Boy, people are just trash, eh?
Really?
There's all around garbage out there. Swimming in the sewers in these streets, huh? When they say it's the trenches, they're not playing. That I merely settled for her out of fear of having to support myself on my own and staying single the rest of my life. Bruh. Fucking.
Beta male.
Weak ass men,
He's
man.
looking for a mommy. 16. I pop a few weed edibles if I know we are going to have sex that evening.
Okay.
What?
Nothing wrong with that.
What the hell?
I don't think there's anything wrong
We
with
live
that,
in a
I
state
guess.
where it's legal, and she knows I indulge on the weekend and is 100% cool with it. I find that weed enhances sex for me, and now I much prefer it that way. I haven't told her because I don't want her to think something's wrong with her.
This reminds me of Half-Baked. Have you seen $100 bill, man? Have you seen $100 bill? Hi. This reminds me of, have you ever had sex, dude? Yeah, but you ever had sex? Hi.
Nothing is. I find her incredibly attractive and love sex with her either way. That said, weed
Nothing
makes
wrong
it
with this
that
one.
much
That
better.
is not even a secret to
Wow.
me right there.
You need substances to make love to your wife.
I don't think it's that
That was
bad.
the last one. 16? No, there's more. My wife had an affair a few years back, and we were headed for a divorce. We went to counseling
Beta
and are still together.
male. Beta male.
Mainly because she had collected all our friends to her side.
Oh, what a bitch.
And I don't have any living family to
Oh,
love.
come on.
My secret is that I do not love her anymore. And if I wasn't afraid of raising our 3 kids alone,
Beta.
I would be gone.
Bruh.
Can't make this shit up. I fantasize about someone else during sex. Do you see the difference between the men's and the women's? Do you see the difference?
Yeah, men fantasize about someone else. Women literally go sleep with someone else.
For the past 5 years, I have been secretly stashing away money from my wife because it is clear that when our kids leave for college, it will also be the end of our marriage.
Nothing wrong with
These
that.
do not compare to the women's list. These confessions are soft. Besides a few crazy ones, the men's confessions are trash.
Yeah.
And finally, back to when my wife and I were first dating, she took me home to meet the family. When she introduced me to her sister, I realized that she and I had actually had a one-night stand years before. Ooh, awkward.
Yeah,
We
a
tried to
little
play it cool, like we were strangers. I've never told my wife, and I assume her sisters have never told her either. No good will come of that conversation.
Yeah. I
Ayo.
mean, it's a secret, but ain't
Okay.
a bad.
What a list.
How was that, Chow? That was nothing compared to yesterday's list of what women did or women's confessions. That's, whew. Like I said, we're like little bitches compared to what women do to men. We just think about things and imagine things and hide like money away. That's the bad shit that we do. I mean, there was one guy that had 2 families and a couple of things, but overall, men are just little bitches when it comes to cheating or horrible secrets, I guess. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. It's chow time.